grey Jedi.
Whatever he is, he's a bastard and he's gonna die.
He's dead. He's fucking dead.
Rivik isn't a grey Jedi. He's just an asshole.
In other words, he's not completely using the dark side.
Or the light.
He's not giving in to this lust for power.
He's a fence sitter.
No, I'm entirely. I'm beginning to build up sort of my in-character suspicions to go with my out-of-character suspicions.
Okay,
So
just
Claire
remember
Cora
this.
is still in the room, and while the Republic officers are asking their question, she's still eroding his mind. Like, she's not fucking done with this guy. She's not as forgiving as the other. She's gonna either turn him into a vegetable like she promised him, or she's gonna get something else out of him.
Well, soon Republic
But
soldiers are
that's
done.
breaking the law.
Soon Republic soldiers are done, and then he points out to you, Cora, and goes, "That Jedi over there, doing something to my mind. Not in a good
Jedi.
way." They do look towards you, Cora. Like, are you?
I'm making sure that he stays more cooperative and answers your questions. Do not worry. It will not cause any permanent damage. It won't kill him.
Well, we're finished now. You may go back to your ship.
I will. Just give me 5 more minutes.
They are a little bit inclined to do so, but they're not really convinced. They're like, "Come on, let's go."
I'm going to flash them a smile and say, "Pretty please." Or no, I guess.
Pretty please, do you have a clearance level? Then nice hits and fuck off.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. Right.
It's
like,
pretty please a
you may
clearance
ask, please, but come back with somebody higher official's authorization. Go on. It's like, and he basically guides you out of the room.
Right, as
guy.
they're doing that, I guess I'm gonna let go of his mind.
He does that. He almost collapses from. It's like he was holding out for quite well, but it still taxed him a lot, and he's
So
like,
he's gonna be feeling like shit for a few days.
"Oh
The
yeah,
key is to
definitely."
speak to them nicely, get more info that way.
Yeah, well, for that you need specific characters, like Jack's perfect for that. Cora, war, interrogation, be brutal, that's basically it. I mean, the Mandalorian agrees with me, right? You know how that shit works.
So just sort of not going into the next jail cells, but peering into them and seeing who's in there.
By the way, does anybody want to roll me mechanics?
Amanda
Did
does.
you say mechanics?
Yes.
This is my job.
Okay.
Hey Amanda,
You,
mechanics,
as
do
you
you
walk
have that
out-
skill?
Mechanics?
As you walk out of the room, you actually mention to the others, or you remember, essentially, a crucible is essentially part of a forge, like an actual forge. So it's more than likely that the forge itself is making those sound waves, like
I
they're
think
making
of
those
it
force
like
waves.
a forced Dyson sphere. That's the impression I've got so far. I then dumb the impression down a little bit because Jack only has average intelligence.
Astrid is jealous of Vivek wanting your butt.
I mean, I was gonna say more in a creeper way, but... Okay.
It's okay, Astrid, just take a camera and take pictures, you'll learn to love it.
Also, I just want to point out,
That's,
everyone keeps
weird.
saying Rivik. Do you mean Rivak?
Vivek, Vivek.
Look,
Because
it's one
Rivik
letter.
is my dude.
No, he's the main villain, man.
guys, it's okay, I'm dyslexic.
No, guys, it's okay. As soon as the Sith unmasks himself, it's actually Rivek all along.
So that Scooby-Doo meme was the best stuff.
Yes, essentially.
Having a look in the other cells, Ash, just not going into them.
Okay. essentially, you just see basically they basically all look the same.
Are they
Come on.
either Tizzer or Cora clones?
They're not Tiz or Corcombs, they seem to be someone unknown.
Okay. I turn to Jack. These are all clones. We won't get any information out of these.
Oh my god, this is a prequel to the Clone Wars, isn't it?
Are they force sensitive, do we know?
They seem to be slightly force sensitive, yes.
Well, that only confirms bad suspicions.
Since Cora can easily tell you.
It's up to the Republic to decide what to do with them. I imagine they'll be calling on us soon when they finish the interrogations. Good job in there,
Perhaps.
by the way, Kains.
No problem. If I can get us into a Republic facility, it's always my pleasure. Captain, you may want to consider just leaving before the Republic try and recruit us.
Sounds good, I don't wanna stick around with the Republic longer than we need to.
I'll keep a backup plan, but this is too big. They need to know,
Very well.
especially given the things we've seen them do.
I want to make our way back to the Bothan then, in that case.
Okay, that's easy enough. Boffin Commander is basically standing there taking down notes, listening to some of the worries of the people, and he's like, no, do not worry, we're not here to invade. We're just here
That's
for
okay.
people
By any
business."
chance, do you have a flag? Just, purely for, cartography and drawing it down every... Oh, you don't have a flag? Interesting. Country. Mumbles.
No, country.
Not a gun. And do you have any guns? Hey, gun does beat spear, so that's 2 points against you.
Technically, they have blaster spears, so.
But gun beats spear. But yeah, we'll head to the ambassador. I wasn't here when he was introduced.
No, he was the commander of a ship.
Commander. I was in the loo when he was introduced, so commander. Actually, I
Yes, the
assume he'll
commander
call on
stand
us.
there.
Commander, we've spoken
yes.
with the prisoners. We think we have a better idea of what Lord Rivek is up to.
Oh.
And it's something much more broad in scope than, well, anything we could possibly imagined before.
He nods in agreement. Are you willing to share this information?
I'll nod towards Kains for him to give his rundown as best he can, and I'll fill in gaps afterward.
We believe he's now unaffiliated himself with the Sith Empire, and he's going off on a personal mission to try and change the nature of the Force itself.
That seems a bit extreme.
He's rallied a group of fanatics who believe that the war is poisonous. And to some extent I can believe that he is correct in his assumptions, but I believe he wants to go to the extreme in stopping this war.
And given what we've seen of the technology so far, and what he might have just recovered on this planet, that leads to two extremes. I think he might be trying to either wipe out the influence of the Force entirely, or give everyone Force sensitivity. Sounds crazy, but, well, it's very possible.
It's possible because he's in possession of a dangerous weapon called the Blood Forge.
But Bloodforge. Have you given in this information on his blood forge to any others?
You're the first to hear about it.
I see. I'm gonna have to pass it along. At least to more interested parties.
Or frowns as this information gets revealed. Nothing good is gonna come out of this.
Something even worse will come if no one knows about it.
Thank you for the information. I will pass it along to higher authorities.
That's not all. Most of the prisoners you captured are actually clones created by the Forge. You'll find all of them to be Force sensitive.
Seems like we're gonna have to get the Jedi involved. Either way, we'll move them off planet so they don't have to come out here.
Excellent. Well, we appreciate your cooperation, Commander.
And I appreciate yours. Is there anything else?
No, I think we'll be on our way at this point.
Actually, as Klein is saying that, Cora pipes up, our ship took quite a bit of damage. Wouldn't happen to spare some manpower and, I don't know, some extra stuff to repair it with?
I think after what you've done, we can allow this, yes.
If I could just ask one more favour.
Yes?
Could leave us out of the official action report.
Well, I do not know your
Inform
names.
your superiors, just leave us out. What
Oh, I
happened
do
here
not
was
know
due to
your
the
names.
actions of brave Republic officers.
Do not worry. I do not know your names. All I know is that a brave Republic soldier by the name of Kains helped us in this fight. Retired, of course.
All he knows is that he doesn't know your names for the fourth time.
I'll just nod at that one.
Oh, and one more thing, Commander. The Republic should be aware that there's a murderous Dark Jedi on the loose, known as Joe Sol Pansruth. He started a Republic ship many years ago, but it appears he's still loose in the galaxy.
A dangerous combination. I will keep an eye out for this figure. Do not worry.
Kains does a full-on military salute and then leaves.
He salutes back.
If you need to contact us, here, and I pull out a card.
He takes the card.
Good. Now I have someone bugged in the room.
Perfect. Now you
Get as many Sith
Every
and
time.
Republic contacts as possible.
He just has a TV, but instead of a TV,
see, that way
instead of
I
channels,
get a
it just
contact,
flicks through different bugs.
But I also, gotta bug people. Obviously.
Yeah.
It
Just
would
gotta
be-
bug people.
In fact, you
can't not
know
bug
the
people.
distinct thought I had while talking to him about repairs? I thought, I need a weapon that can shoot a tracker onto ships.
Just conk.
Yeah. Imagine if we had that, shoot that onto the Aegis Dawn. Yeah, good luck. No one can find me through the Force. Get fucked, son. Paranoia.
No one can find me through the Force. Pokong. Is your
It's the
entire
Icarus.
ship just made out of trackers?
Welcome to the Icarus.
I have
a
one more,
machine gun and tracker.
one last little favor to ask before we depart.
More? Well, I will listen.
Cora's gonna take out, I don't know how Star Wars it works, but basically a way for somebody to contact you, not a card, but I don't know. Is there something that you write your fucking phone number on?
Yeah, what Jack just did. Basically, contact information, and
gotcha.
he contacts you through relay and stuff.
I don't know, I don't think they ever introduced this prisoner, but I basically wanna ask the commander to have the guards pass Cora's personal information to him. Because something tells me that's gonna come back later and it's gonna be useful. Either
If it's
he's
any
gonna
personal
contact me for some reason, or Vivek is gonna get his hands on that information, and I'm fine with either.
I can imagine it now. He gets back his man, and all you hear for constant is just him ringing up now and again to troll you.
I know when that hotline blipped.
I will pass it along.
Yeah, no message, no
Seems
nothing,
harmless
just the information.
enough. Yeah, he goes, it seems harmless enough. I will pass it along.
Thanks.
Now, will that be all?
Sounds like it.
Then I am busy. I will bid you good day, and your ship will be repaired soon.
My thanks. And off we fuck.
And off you fuck. So, is there anything else you guys wish to do on the planet?
I think that's me done for this planet.
I'm going
Okay.
to not return Grabby. I am now vodka and.
No.
Grabby isn't there.
Oh, Grabby left?
I'm
No,
gonna...
she's just not with you.
While
That's
we're
moment.
still here, I'm gonna check on Kay a couple more times and just basically spend as much time as I can helping out the people and spending time with them, because in Kora's mind, she's probably never going to come back here ever again, so...
Oh, I'm doing the exact opposite. I'm
I'm just gonna
staying
come
on the
always.
ship.
As you go on the ship, you do see Grabby playing Eugen in video games.
Is it 3-player?
It can be free player.
I'm joining.
It's basically like a free third-person fighting game in hologram form.
Dark Souls.
Kinda, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Star Wars Dark Souls, you get to play Jedi.
I'm gonna make a big head.
That's what you get, is you're fighting each other. Eugen's trying to teach Grabby how to, like, basically fight.
I
Picking
just
up
keep
quite fast.
reposting them and stabbing them in the back. You should have expected this.
So, as you go to basically Kay's bed again, he's sitting up this time. He's like, "You're leaving, aren't you?"
Yes, I have to.
Yeah, only reason you would come back in the same day. You make sure you come and visit.
You see on her face that that's a clear and distinct no, but she lies and says, yeah, sure.
He shakes his head. It's like, "Don't lie to me. Why won't you come back?
I can't.
Why?"
There's no place left for me here anymore. Staying here just reminds me of what I've lost. It's painful. I don't want to remember.
But everything wasn't lost. I'm here.
Yes, and you're still young. They've accepted you. You have a future here. You'll be happy here, trust me. You should stay.
You can't just go out of my life forever. When you
It's
say
okay, you can still call me. It's not like I'm going away forever. You can come visit
Fair
if
enough.
you want.
fine, I get my own ship
It's just
soon.
that-
I come and visit you.
After everything I've went through over the last 300 years, a lot has changed. I have changed. I'm not the same person. I don't belong here anymore.
I don't believe that, but I understand if you need to go away for now. I'll
If
still
you
call
somehow can't contact me, as a rule of thumb, make your way to Corellia. She scratches the back of her head and looks away a little embarrassed. I kind of run the... well...
Oh, you got your own tribe there. That's interesting.
Yeah, you can call it that. But yeah, anyway, just
Okay.
ask around the streets and corners. I'm sure that somebody is gonna point you in the right direction. Or at least give you information about me.
Okay then, who shall I introduce myself as?
She falls silent for a while. Tell them your family.
He smiles and nods. And then holds out his arm to give you like an arm shake and goes, "See you soon."
Yeah. Cora doesn't shake his hand, instead she gives him a light hug.
He hugs you back.
Now, now lie back down, you still need to be resting.
I think you made my wound reopen. He says he gets back.
Also, keep in mind there's this cute blonde nurse two rooms down. I think she's just making the rounds, so make some noise so she comes visit you. You should hit on her. She seems to be in a very good child giving age, so now or never, make it count. Here, let me help you.
I was about to say, you're doing the same thing I did with Gallon, but then you started talking about childbearing ages. And
Hey, I'm a tribal person. It's all about making good, healthy children. And as she says that, she pokes him in the wound, so he makes some grunting noises.
It's like,
Nurse, over here, nurse.
It's like you feel uncomfortable calling yourself my mother and yet you talk like that.
By the way, as the nurse runs in
Why do you
probably
have
to
to
check
do
on him,
this?
she says, okay, see you later then. Take good care of him, alright? He got very distinguished ranks on his last hunt. He's got a very big horn. Ask him about it. And Cora fucks off.
I hate you. So,
So he's saying her son has a big dick. I want everyone to acknowledge that.
tribalistic nature. But yeah. Is anything else anybody wants to do on the ship? Because it's only going to take a little while to get repaired up to, I would say you get healed for 8. So it's not completely repaired, but they can easily repair it that fast with their droids.
There's just one thing I want to do.
Yes?
I want to send Sam a message and fill him in on what went down here. Because
Okay.
the Sith also need to, well, not the Sith, the Empire need to know what the fuck just went on. Mostly,
Interesting.
not so much mentioning the actual planet or the location, more what Rivek was doing.
So you mentioned like Bloodforge and stuff like that, yeah?
Yeah, I fill
And
him
he's-
fully in, and I trust that he will know who to tell and what to
Of
tell.
course. Well, he's gonna basically. It's gonna take a while after you take off, but he does mention back, like, yeah, don't worry, I understand. So, are you gonna take off?
Yep, off we fuck.
And hopefully
thinking-
soon I'll be able to contact Master Hyun.
We haven't got anything on at the minute, and we're looking pretty
Just so we're clear, Grab is not with
Good.
us, is she?
otherwise.
Her mother clearly said no.
Grabby is playing with vodka aunt.
Gravy's holding up a plaque saying, "Stop backstabbing me."
Get good, kid. Backstab.
You can see Grabby like in the cargo hold. The Queen has come to see you guys off. But Mother, sorry, has come to see you guys off.
Grab is on the ship, I mean, is that okay?
She's 12. She's old enough to make her own decisions.
I guess.
She's an adult.
That's what I said!
She's 12. She's an adult now.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, I was
She's already
doing a lot
taken
worse
down.
things at 12, so...
It's like she's already taken down her firstborn, so I can't control her.
Oh, she
She's my
has?
sister, not my daughter. Yeah.
Not bad.
Oh, that might. It's like she probably has it somewhere stored on the ship if she'd come with you, but if you want to take her, fine. If you want to leave her here, so be it. If you accept whatever decision. Not my.
I mean,
it's like,
it seems like Astrid's grown fond of her, so why not?
oh, for mother to be, of course.
Oh, wait, I never told her I was pregnant. The hell?
We're gonna not.
I never told her I became a Luigi board.
A mother knows, Astrid, a mother knows.
But mother knows, and you guys did mention something along those lines at one point, because I have it marked down here that she knows.
Ah,
Or that
I
she's
became
basically
a
guessing.
Luigi board.
Either way, take good care of her. Don't put her in too much danger. If you need an extra hand on the ship, you now have one.
We never did learn
And
that guy's name.
besides, I think it will be good for you as well. You never asked his name.
Yeah. Because I don't care what his name is.
Rude.
Wait, we actually did have a stowaway?
Yes.
Grabby waves to you.
This is my
see.
stowaway. She's mine now.
This girl.
Perhaps you could help crawl around in the vents.
She nods, she's very good at this.
I've been teaching her. She's gonna be a proper mechanic yet. And I give Grabby a little head tossle as I stab her in the back again.
Considering she keeps her tools neat, I'd say she's already a better mechanic than you.
Wow, okay. How about you get the fuck off my ship?
You know why she's a worse mechanic? She doesn't know how to fix things.
Yeah, she doesn't.
She knows
just
how
because
to
I've got a
snatch
really neat desk doesn't make me a great coder.
Yeah, like, at this point, all I've really taught her is righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, this is how you use a screwdriver. That's basically all she knows.
I mean, isn't that
It's
pretty much
perfect.
everything you need to know?
Sorry.
No.
At what point
When
did
the
she
war
mention
engine makes noise,
WD-40?
whack it.
Yeah, at what point did she mention WD-40 or duct tape? She knows nothing of engineering.
Exactly. If a hyperdrive makes a small noise, whack it with a hammer, it soon stops.
Make the large
It'll
noise.
stop.
Come get spicy vodka, mother.
If you see a fire, then get any of the others to hold the fire
If you see a fire, break Kains' room.
There's a lot of water in there, kid.
So wait, are you actually taking Grabby with you?
Yes.
Oh.
No,
Is this a
you
transition?
offered. She's mine now. Ash, you
To
shouldn't have put
which-
her on the ship.
She's
To which
going to
Jack's
die.
reply is, if Astrid
She's
I
not
did
gonna
so.
die.
I didn't expect her to be taken with it, so I guess I'm gonna have to make icons for her and shit now. Okay.
Also the
It's
cat.
fine.
If,
Oh, and
if
the cat.
Astrid wants her, then Jack will allow it.
Happy wife, happy life.
Happy waifu, happy lifeu.
Okay, so Astrid now has an assistant.
Happy wife, happy life.
Also, any objections to Mon Cala then, anyone?
Don't we
see.
already have the space coordinates that we found
Kains
there?
space, yeah.
So there wouldn't actually be a reason to go directly back.
Well, if you're sure, I was more hoping to finish the repairs and pick up some colto before we headed out.
An
I
actual
wouldn't be
med bay.
opposed to that idea, actually.
Plus, we could all use at least a small amount of R&R before we go off in search of another Sith. And this time, and he raises a finger and points at Kains, if we run into any Sith temples, it's your fault.
Just so we're clear.
That sounds like a deal.
Good. I really do hope he doesn't mention us too much to the higher-ups. Can't smuggle shit when you're a hero.
I
There's
really
these
hope the
crazy
Empire doesn't
motherfuckers.
decide. I really hope the Republic doesn't decide that taking the Blood Forge for themselves is gonna help their war effort.
The Republic is noble and just. We won't do anything against the Bloodforge.
Really
Let's
just
nice.
blow it
Try
up.
and destroy it.
Why can't we just, blow it up? Usually how problems are solved in
Really
my
clients, because
day and age.
300 years ago I fought for the Republic. I led the Republic's troops. Look at me
But
now.
that's
Can you
another
still
thing.
say
You
that?
keep calling him Klein every time.
Kains.
Beginning
Okay,
to
Kains.
really
Kains.
break
Can you
on
still
The
say that?
Kleins are dead,
Do you
Experta.
still think the Republic is noble?
Oh fucking hell, I'm broken now.
Frankly,
Sorry.
it doesn't matter, Republic or Sith.
I'm sorry, Experta. You're trying to have a
Getting
serious
destroyed.
conversation and we're just shitposting.
Yeah,
Don't
carry
worry
on.
about it, I'm used to it.
Yeah,
Carry
Doesn't
on.
matter, Republic or Sith, we're gonna make sure that it gets destroyed.
We
I
all saw
stand
it,
in
didn't we?
agreement to that.
What that bastard could do thanks to the Blood Forge. That kind of power should not be in anyone's hands.
Agreed.
I mean, for
Not even
crying
my
out
own,
loud,
he thinks.
I know it was just a ceremonial decoration blade, but still, that Tremor sword was made out of fucking Cortosias, and he destroyed it instantly.
What do you expect from the Sith Lord?
I've never heard of a Sith Lord being able to do fucking that.
Can't Malgus do something similar? I've heard of him punching Jedi to death.
Well,
Please don't mention that name.
as you say that, Cora smiles and balls up a fist. If you want, I can test that theory on you, says playfully. As she literally said, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
I hand in front of you, go, you do not want to fight me.
I am a master duelist.
I don't actually try and use the Jedi mind trick ability, I just hold it up as a joke. Like the really obvious swipe hand one.
Cora just puts her hands on her hips and rolls her eyes. Anyway, let's get going.
Ah, it worked.
See? Master duelist.
Dude, are you seeing this?
Come on, T-Rex! Fuck you, bitch!
The buildings, collateral damage.
Fuck collateral damage, I'm an giant ass robot!